Good morning, photography social group Discord users, and welcome to another technical support tutorial. My name is Lee, and before we start, I ain't no expert, so if you do struggle with any of this, then please get in touch with the OCA tech support for further guidance. But today we are going to be talking about OCA spaces and how to get started with your first learning log. So we come to this landing page, which is spaces.oca.ac.uk, and we click sign in with email, and we can click add site. We need to give our site a name, so today I'm going to call this photography social group Discord tech support, and again I'm going to call it photography social group as my title, tech page. And now you probably will use your course that you've signed up for, so it'll be approaching photography 1.1, no doubt, but you can literally put any site title in there. I would suggest using a site title that's applicable to the course that you're doing. And then we got some options here: visible only to registered users on this network. So that means anybody that's logged into OCA Spaces. Visible only to registered users of this site. Again, I do believe that they're pretty much the same thing. And visible only to administrators of this site. So that would be you and maybe a couple of others like tech support, because this is all run by tech support. What I tend to do is I just leave these options alone. Unless you really are concerned with privacy, then I would click no, and I would click visible to registered users on this network. But I do know some people have had trouble with later on with people being able to access their learning log, and especially when it comes to assessment. Okay, now what we have here is a site template, and you can choose the site template that best fits you. However, the first one, undergraduate learning log template, that contains 10 assignments, 10 projects, and it's suitable for students studying any of the OCA courses at any of the stages, 1, 2 or 3. This one here, learning log level 1, this was for the teach out modules, so anyone on a teach out module probably would have picked this one. If you're on a foundation, you'd probably pick that one, and then you've got some other templates for people doing music and other studies. So we're going to pick the undergraduate learning log template, and then down the bottom here, which is in a weirdo place because it looks like it's part of this one, is create site. We're going to click that. And now we have successfully registered our site, and if we click on our link, here we have our title, our projects, our assignments, and we have a few other categories: exhibition and books, notes, and OCA Spaces homepage. Up here we have some other places where we can customize and just generally play around with the site to see how we like it. But that is going to be for another video. I literally wanted to show you how to create a site especially your first site. And when you land on your landing page, it will give you a couple of examples. To get rid of those examples, you can go into your dashboard and you can go down to posts and you can highlight these posts, okay, and you can click bulk actions, move to bin, apply, and then when you go to your site, you will have an empty site. The last thing you need to do then is you need to create a post, and that could be a post for your first project. So we're going to say project 1 OCA. And you can add an image. So let's go to gallery, let's upload an image, and we can just pick any old image because it doesn't really matter. This is just for a tutorial. So let's go to here and let's pick, it's a sign, alright, and then that takes a minute to upload, so don't worry about that. And we can click save draft so we don't lose anything. And then down here on this right hand side, what you need to do here is you need to uncheck the uncategorized box, and then you need to check where this is going. So it's going to go in my coursework, it's going to go in project 1. If it was going to go in assignment, you'd click assignment 1. So apologies there, I had a little bit of a technical issue with some outrageous gardeners all firing up their petrol streamers all at the same time. But that did allow me to just kind of tidy this up a bit. So I've now got a proper title, because this will be the title of this video. And I've put some information about what's on this page. So I'm treating this like it is a post that I'm creating for my coursework on my course. And this is a picture I've took, and we've already added that in. And we were over here, weren't we? And we've clicked coursework and project 1. And now we need to tag it. Now the purpose of tagging is that it allows us to use a search function. So when we've got multiple posts and we want to look at work under a specific tag, like for example all of our coursework, we will be able to use the search function of the site, and we will be able to find all the posts for project 1, find all the posts for project 4 for argument's sake, or find all of our notes using these tags. Now lastly, we want to place a featured image in here. I've already done this because I had those technical issues I talked about a minute ago, but a featured image appears on the landing page. I'll show you that in a minute. So you can upload a file exactly the same way by selecting files and then choosing a file which you wish. I chose this one, Medical Well, which you wish to use, and then it would appear in your media library. And you may have uploaded an image already that you haven't used in your post, and if you did, you can then click this and you can set it as a featured image, and then we click update, and then we go and view our post, and our post is now created. When you land on this post, you will see a video link for YouTube video, and that will be this video you're actually watching, and I'll edit that in later. So you've created your first post, you've created your learning log. Well done on you. When you get to your page, or anybody comes to your page, they will see your posts appear here, and they can then navigate. And if we look under coursework, we'll see our post. If we look under project 1, we will also see our post. But then when we go to project 2, that post doesn't appear. And that's because we selected those categories for this post to appear in. If you have any questions, let me know in the Discourse group, and I will be, or one of the team on Discord will be more than happy to try and help you with your inquiry. See you guys on the next video.